My name is Marina. I'm one of the owners here at Garden State Photo Studio. I photograph weddings. I photograph in-studio engagements, family portraits. She's doing good. She's doing good. Put your hands right in front of you, Bella. That's okay. I work on the album designs, process images, put together beautiful albums, do some work on the website. We do the best photography, best video, best albums. You just simply have to come to our studio to look at our albums and our work. This is our finished product that we're very proud of. A lot goes into designing the album. We retouch pictures, we work on every single spread, we tell the story. We have the best photographers in the industry. We all love what we do, and it shows. It shows in the end product, and our customers are very happy. We are happy when they're happy, and so simply come to us, we're the best. So the way it works here, you can call us, inquire about your date. It could be a wedding, a birthday party, bar mitzvah, any type of celebrations, and we can either reply to your email, take your phone call. You meet with Christina, our bridal consultant, who is also a coordinator, an event coordinator, very talented one. She has a wonderful, nice personality, and she usually is the one who's walking you through our packages.
I am the bridal consultant and wedding coordinator for our studio. It's amazing. I love my job. It is interacting with all different sorts of people, which is great, and it's constantly going, which I absolutely adore. Essentially, my main function is to gently guide our bride and grooms through the process of booking their photography and video for their big day, because it really is the biggest part of their day. It's the only thing they're going to be able to take away for the rest of their lives, you know, other than bringing the top of the cake home, which you're not going to really do anything with, or bringing the gown home, which you're never going to wear again. So, you know, it's a great thing to be able to sit down and, you know, they trust us with everything and form these relationships with them. And I definitely think that I take it to that level where a lot of them just become my friends, which is really great. And, you know, we call, text just to say happy holidays, happy birthday, things like that. So it really is amazing, and the studio is amazing. The photographers are terrific, and I just absolutely love it. So that's my main function, is to take them through the process of booking their photo and video and anything else they're looking for, a great photo booth, our DJs, our MCs, whatever else they need. And I also do our day of event coordination for the studio, which is really great because it's a time to go out on the day of the wedding with the brides and stay with them all day to make sure it's flawless, which it should be, and that's hard to do without somebody else controlling the situation. So it's really important that everyone have me at their wedding, because, you know, it's going to go flawless, it's going to be perfect, on time, and no arguments, no fights, and it's a stress reliever for the bride. She doesn't have to worry about calling her vendors or making sure they're going to show up. You know, that's everything I do for them. So it's, you know, it's a lot on me too, but it definitely works out better. And being in the industry, we form those relationships with those vendors, which is great. And we love to work on the referrals because that's the best place to get them from. So that's pretty much it. Well, it's a lot. I shouldn't say that's pretty much it, but it is, you know, the bridal consulting, and it's the greatest part. It's just meeting everybody and being able to just see so many different weddings, so many different ideas, and each one is special, and everyone feels like they are our only bride and groom, which is so important because that's how they should feel. So that's what I do. It's great. I love it.
Then we will send our photographers and videographers to your event. We'll of course cover and capture everything. Paula, our designer, will work on the images. It is a very personalized type of services.
My name is Paula, and I'm a designer here at Garden State Photo. I work on most of the designs here for our brides. They come in to meet with me, and before they come in, I'm working away on their album, creating the studio design for them to view. And then I meet with them, I work with them when they're here, and then I also work with them after they leave, and once they kind of get down to the nitty-gritty of actually working on their album and making their selections, and all the way to the printing of the album. Well, before the bride comes in, we work on what's called the studio design of the album. We first go through the thousands of images that we've shot from their wedding day, and we pick all the best ones, all the important ones, the ones that are important for the story of the day, and we create a pretty elaborate design for them. You know, it's going to show everything, all the details, all the important highlights of the day. And we work with those images. After we select them, we apply special effects, we do some retouching, and we lay them out on a design for them to view and work with. So instead of working with those raw images on pictage, you know, very plain, very simple correction that goes into them, they're working with almost a finished product. They're working with spreads designed of their day, very customized, and they're working with those, taking those to build their own album. I've been photographing since high school. I've been designing shortly after that, working in the wedding industry for at least since college, for at least 8 years now. Definitely like to get inspired first and foremost by the photographers, by their images. Before you start designing, you have to have an appreciation for the images and really enjoy them, enjoy looking at them, and enjoy working with them. So first you would look to those photographers, get inspired by their work. I've also researched other designs, other wedding industry type designs, you know, wedding gown magazines or venue magazines, all sorts of designs in the wedding industry, in the fashion industry, to help me with the album designing. And Marina's designs. I love what I do. I love working on the images. I love being inspired by our photographers, our amazing photographers. You know, sometimes you just get all new ideas just because the photographer tried something new. It just kind of sparks something in you to do something differently. I love meeting with the brides. I love when they get so excited over what we've done for them and that they love our designs and our photography, and I love when they're so happy after they get their album and they call me saying thank you so much, the album is so beautiful. So it definitely makes everything worthwhile. I love working with the images. I love sitting in my little desk in my little hole working away. I also photograph weddings and photographed engagement sessions, weddings, portraits. You can definitely look at all of that, and I think that really helps me to understand the design aspect, to understand what the clients need, how to explain why things are done a certain way or not done a certain way. So definitely having experience in both aspects of the wedding album. Everybody's so different. Some people, they just want to see dancing. They just want to see dancing, the reception. Some people are more focused on the family portraits. They want their album to reflect everybody that was there. So it's kind of finding a balance of what the person is going to need. So we try to show you everything. We try to show you a lot of everything so you have enough to work with, and you can decide what's most important for you, because there's no way for us to know what you want and don't want in your final album.